Hot Facts with Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. 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 Hot facts.
Run this game is what I'm saying. Take it over, that's my plan. Get 'em, got beef in the streets. Suckers wanna battle me. Cut my heat, bring your heat. Spark this up, slap these freaks.
Let's get it. They got it beat.
You know what I mean?
Torp here. Hey guys, check this out. As most of you know, I'm a fan of a lot of people on YouTube when it comes to the gig community. You know, I do my cars thing, but you guys don't have a clue what that is. Let's stick to what's going on. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You know, obviously I'm going to link that and send this video to him. And also Dasher Trader. There's a link here. Follow me for a second. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, in my opinion, and I said this before, so I'm going to back it up. Regardless of what you guys think, he's got a lot of game. And so does Dasher Trader. They have something in common. They're both talking about how awesome that they are with dashing. And I know that Hot Facts with Robert Reese just started dashing again, or at least that's what he said in his video some week ago. You know, like it matters if it was 2 days ago or 2 years ago. But to me, both of them are going on about how much they know about the platform, how great the platform can be, and how well educated they are with the platform. And you know what? I'm not going to argue with it. Who am I to say? These guys might be banking like Flex does. I have no clue. They say they are. So what am I going to call them a liar? I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't need to see bank statements, by the way. That was something that was brought up on Flex's Live. I was like, because it was Dasher. He was talking about Ghost. Actually, in Dasher's Live, he was talking about show the bank statements. He told Flex, show your bank statements. I mean, come on, guys. Who's going to do that anyway? That was a weird argument, in my opinion. No, not my opinion. Anybody that shows their bank statements is a moron. So to ask somebody to do it makes the person that asked the bigger moron. Because who's going to show that? I would like to ask Ghost, why don't you show your bank statements? If you've got the answers, you show your bank statements. If you've got the balls to put them up on YouTube, Google, then do it. But I recommend you don't, by the way. Now, Social Blade's one thing, but putting up your bank statements, oh my God. And let's not get started with Social Blade. That fucking site's a joke to begin with. I remember when that came out. I was a part of that party. I was, because everybody was calling me out, because I was buying everybody views. I was buying subs for everybody and likes for everybody and comments for everybody just to fuck with them. That's what I did. I called people out because they were so full of themselves. I had no choice. They left me with no choice. When your biggest fan is yourself and you promote yourself as your biggest fan, I mean, what are people supposed to think? They're going to think exactly what you tell them, that you're full of yourself. That's not a fact. That's just like, he probably drives a big truck. That syndrome. Why would you tell somebody that you're that good? Because most people know if you're that good, you don't even talk about it. You don't have to promote yourself. You're just that good. I can't remember the last time Flex said he was that good. He just says, yeah, I'm in the large order program. It's no big deal. Well, I disagree with him a little bit. I just said to my wife that she wasn't going to be in the video. Isn't that funny? I just said that. I'm trying to keep her out of it. All right, I'm not going to edit this. I don't edit. But anyway, that wasn't a big deal. But here's the thing. I am looking at all the big players, all the big ballers in the gig community. And Hot Facts with Robert Reese is clearly one of them because he is getting a lot of attention from everybody. Whether it's good or bad, he's getting a lot of attention. And, it's my short-term memory loss that fucks me up on this. But, Dasher Trader, see? Instead of mocking his name, I just chose to remember it. So, Dasher Trader, he's tripping, man. He's tripping a little bit, in my opinion. Here's why. Dasher Trader goes on his videos and he says how much he's good. And he tells you how good he is. All right. It's kind of like McDonald's. I've never understood why they ran ads. Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese. The McRib is back. Dude, there isn't anybody in the world that doesn't know about McDonald's. So why would you have to advertise it? Why would you spend your money advertising for McDonald's if you were McDonald's? Because people are already like, dude, I'm in the mood for a double cheese, 6-piece McNugget with barbecue sauce. I didn't even see an advertisement. Now, if Hot Facts with Robert Reese and Dasher are that good, they shouldn't have to advertise for themselves. That was my point. They shouldn't have to. All right. Oh, Dasher, dude, you're killing me, man. You trolled me on Flex's Live. You trolled me. Why would a top Dasher, why would somebody on a large order program, why would somebody with that much experience and that much know-how and that much bankroll have to troll little old Torp? Think about it. Let that sink in. Dasher Trader literally trolled me. Now, I noticed that Robert Reese has never trolled me. He actually commented on my video tonight, which is interesting. I will say it's interesting. I'm not going to say it's a good or a bad thing, but it is interesting. Because in this community, when somebody comments on your video, that's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a sign of respect. I'm not afraid to show my ass. And that's what Robert Reese did. But I don't think I've gotten one from Dasher Trader, which is interesting because he is the best at DoorDash. He is the best at all platforms. He is the best at the large order program. He knows more than all of us combined. Just ask him. See, that sounded like, oh, I'm calling him out. Oh, I'm being mean. But no, wait a minute. Isn't he the one making videos on YouTube talking about how great he is? Isn't he the one that's telling everybody that they're doing it wrong if they're not doing it his way? My point is that I just saw a video from Pedro that's 2 weeks old. It shocked me. It kind of reminded me of something. You need to pay attention in class and sit in the front row because Pedro, I haven't been able to stomach much of anything he's been doing. But now all of a sudden I see a video that he did 2 weeks ago. I liked it, but I didn't comment yet because he's so full of himself. He doesn't remember talking to me for the last year and a half. I guess I'm just little people now. I'm one of the peasants. That's fine. I get it. It ain't no big deal. See, you notice I ain't talking about his money. I ain't talking about his strategy. He's getting a little full of himself. I think he swallowed a few of the small dashers in that beard of his. Oh, Torp's a hater talking about his beard. Come on, guys. If you can't cut it up a little bit, what the fuck are you doing here? Pedro made a great video about 2 weeks ago, and now we got Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and we also have Dasher Trader. I think they're kind of on the same playing field. They're trying to tell you that they are the best at what they do, that they got this figured out. Hey, that's news to me. I didn't know anybody had it figured out. But what I do know is this. When I go to watch these videos, I get a hell of a chuckle out of it. And it's not a bad chuckle. It's just I don't understand why these guys feel the importance of telling us how great they are. If they're already that great, they don't have to tell us. You know what I mean? If you're that great, well, we're going to see it. You don't have to tell us. Now, Robert Reese, I'm not really sure why you do what you do, but if it's working for you, by all means, keep it up. And as far as Dasher Trader goes, dude, your actual videos are on fire, but the fact that you troll people in lives makes no sense to me. It's a contradiction, especially with your buddy Ghost. Why would he tell Flex to, let's see your banking documents, back it up? And I know why he said that, because it wasn't because he wants to see how much Flex makes, because Flex has already made that clear. It's because he wants to make sure that Flex isn't buying you subs and all that. I'm like, dude, you know what? If you're really going to rely your facts on the fact that you're using Social Blade, that's your first mistake. Social Blade is inaccurate too, by the way. Ask me how I know. I was called out on Social Blade damn near 12, 15 years ago at this point. I have to do the math on that one, but if you guys actually looked at Social Blade and looked up Torp, you'll actually find me somewhere back in the archive to where I was buying views, subs, and comments for people. There has been so many websites on this subject where you can buy these things. I bought a YouTube partnership for somebody. I literally did that. I bought it for them. They lost it because eventually YouTube catches it. And when they do, oh, bye-bye. And guess what happens? You don't get, what's that called? Back pay? No, you don't get that. So, yeah, this thing that's going on now is something that I've seen before, but it's kind of funny to see it popping up in this fashion. Because when I first came to YouTube, I had no idea that this existed with DoorDash. I know it hasn't come up with the rest of the platforms, but definitely on DoorDash, which leads me to believe that DoorDash is the number one platform to use because that's all anybody talks about. So, yeah, I want to put my 2 cents out there on this Robert Reese and Dasher thing because it's a revolving door. And a lot of people say, why would you keep on bringing that up? It's an old story. No, I disagree. It's not an old story. It's a new story. Just because we keep on beating it over and over again doesn't mean that it's an old story. It's because the fact that everybody's trying to put one up on somebody else to make it sound like they understand how it works, which is the funny bone getting smacked. Nobody knows how this works. Nobody understands the algorithm. But yet there's guys out there saying, I got it figured out because I got the large order program. My last point of the night. Hot Facts with Robert Reese actually said in a comment on my video, unless he deletes it, which I don't know why he would, he admits he got grandfathered in to the large order program. What's interesting about that, I heard it mentally because I read it. I said that to Flex. I think, I don't know if Flex heard it or not, but I said it to Flex. You got into the large order program when this shit just begun. The new guys can't just do that. They can't just say, I'm going to beat up the phone. I'm going to blow up DoorDash support. I'm going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until they finally give it to me. No, dude. You've been in it for so long, Flex, that I don't think you realize that somebody like me, which I'm approaching 3,000 deliveries, and my ratings are off the charts, it's just not going to happen. One thing that everybody says is the same is the truth. Saturation. We do not have the availability for people to blow up DoorDasher's phone and say, where's my large order program? Like no. And if they did, that'd be great. The problem is there'd be too many of us. So you could maybe get one a week. I mean, I ain't knocking Flex, but he kind of sort of saw that, I guess. But yeah, it's fine. It's no big deal. It's like two guys drinking a bottle of vodka at a campfire. Definitely not going to see everything the same way, but we wake up the next morning with a hangover. It's like, yeah, it's all good. With Hot Facts with Robert Reese and Dasher, I'll be honest with you. These two guys are fighting for first place on the I don't know what the fuck is going on platform. One of them's going to win, though. One of them is going to win. So keep it up because it's a lot of fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. I'm subscribed to both of them. And by the way, I don't block anybody and I don't unsubscribe from anybody. Do you know why? It's a waste of time to unsubscribe. These guys are going to be very successful regardless if I'm subscribed to them. And blocking them means I'm not going to get to see what they say, which is half the fun of me being here, is seeing what these guys say about each other, me, Flex, or anybody else. So before anybody goes off the flag, remember this. When flags fly, we're all having fun. But when they hit and somebody gets deleted, that ain't no fun. Let a man speak. That's my opinion. And yeah, one more thing. Torp out.
I want you guys to watch this because this is what no tip, no trip drivers do. They go into places and they try to do the most disrespectful thing to steal items for themselves. And they say that some customers don't tip. Well, maybe you need to complete the order for you to get your full tip because that's what they want to see first. But watch this. This is crazy coming from a 31 Flavors Baskin and Robbins.
Trying to steal from us. She was a DoorDash driver, which already makes this strategy elite. Things started to seem really off when she was requesting us to change specific things about the order that the customer did not ask for. So we began to pause and try to figure out how to calm this lady down because she started to get worked up because we didn't want to change them and we weren't listening to her. I learned at a very young age of working, the safest option is always to do what's written down because you can't be held accountable because you just did what you were told. She's now, and all of the customers in the store are looking at her. To calm things down, I go to grab the phone to call the customer. But crazy enough, as I turn around, they are already calling me, so I answer the phone. They called because we were both sensing something was off. They said they did not want anything changed, and the lady in the background is now screaming and panicking. With a room full of kids, she walked out screaming a bunch of inappropriate things at me. Some people can be very clever, but if something feels off, trust your gut, because that's how I caught this lady trying to steal from us.
Hello, everyone. Ooh, hey, we got some good stuff, people. Welcome to Hot Facts with Robert Reese, Monday through Friday, people. We go 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. We go 1 hour, but it could go a little further if it does get a little hotter. We got a great one today. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Mr. Bet on You did a live not too long ago when he normally does them on Sunday. He's doing a live, people, to try to do it when I do my show. People are like, why are you going to talk about him? Well, people, I'm going to get on Torp and talk about that and break that down. and we will go into, actually, let's just go into that video first, and then I'll bring in what I'm going to show you guys and read to you guys, and it's going to go in exactly to what is going on. Okay, so as of right now, my numbers are not updated, but I should have hit exactly 1 million views about 10 minutes ago on YouTube in under 1 year. So my whole first year attraction, every goal that I set, now the million that I said back all that time ago that I gave everyone my checklist, now that million is finally checked off. My ultimate goal was to try to get at least 5,000 subs in 1 year. I have about 47,500 subscribers, but I actually have attained the almost 4,000 now. So I'm right under a goal that I set for myself. I put something that was reachable and attainable, and it's almost there. So just gonna keep working, keep grinding. I want to thank everyone right now on Instagram. I want to thank everyone on Facebook right now. I got a video right now on Facebook that's doing 35,000 views, and it's bringing a lot of engagement in on my Facebook side. I want to thank everyone on the Facebook side. I'm also streaming on Facebook at the same time. The Instagram, I don't go live anymore. I used to go live doing live orders. I don't do that anymore, but I do want to give much support for the people on Instagram, because it's been so great. They have been so receptive to the videos, and even on these other platforms that I am on, they don't have the gig world and all that stuff over there. I am introducing them to what is really going on. So the narrative over in these platforms is going so well. And I just want to thank the people for watching, because I tell people, whatever app you use the most, just follow me over there. You don't got to come to YouTube. Follow me over there. When they do that, I'm giving people a choice. I'm not trying to just put it on them and then they'll go and watch, then they'll share. I have now on the Instagram side in the past month 130,000 shares of my videos. So that means that I am absolutely in the algorithm, and no one can stop that. And I'm so active with the videos. I just want to thank everyone for paying attention and watching them. So if I talk about you here on YouTube, guess what? You're also being talked about on all the other apps also. So I'm just letting you guys know that, in case you didn't know. And it's all part of my marketing. So we are doing what we got to do. Torp did that video, and as you notice, he didn't really have anything bad to say about me. He said Hot Facts with Robert Reese has game. He went into Trader and trolling, and he doesn't have to. And then he went into how we have something in common. I have said that also, and that's why I would rather, from the people that have just done the most ridiculous things, I see the lane that he has, and he can maintain the lane that he's doing for a certain amount of time before he has to use some of these other skills, because he can just get ended. But at the same time, he's so good that if he makes enough money on the YouTube side, he doesn't have to drive. Hopefully he can get into the other platforms too. So I would rather do things with him. We are the complete opposite, which makes it so great. That he does completely disrespectful things. And Torp said that he is the king of DoorDash. And he said that I just start doing DoorDash. And I said, no. I let the whole video go. I used to do DoorDash in 2016, and I stopped doing DoorDash. And I wrote in his comments, I was grandfather then to the large order program, the pizza program, and everything else, because my ratings back then were immaculate thin. So when they sent me the welcome back, and I just went ahead and did it, it said welcome back. And I showed you guys the collateral that they sent me in the video and in a community post and everything else that showed you guys that they let me get in. I have to take pictures of the pizzas on the first ones. They send me in to pick up large orders in certain places. I've never had to set none up yet, primarily because of the places when I go into. The staff and everyone in or whatever business it is, they already know me, and they tell me that they already have it. So I don't have to do any of that. I want to just say this for Torp. Dashing Trader there's no one is the best. No one is the best. Let's go ahead and get that. No one is the best. You also said that we are trying to tell people that we are the best. You also said that Pedro's involved in that, and you said that we are all on the same playing field. That's what gets Mr. Bet on You so upset. You see how I plugged in his name instead of saying that long ass name he has because he switched this thing to Mr. Bet on You. I'm giving him that much respect as the brand that I'm talking about. They don't understand marketing, people. Mr. Bet on You is upset that there are people out there that are just good. He's trying to buy them off and all these other things, but Torp said that we are all on the same level. All right. Okay. I'm going to let you know, I read you about a paragraph and a half of Mr. Bet on You's text message to me. I have never responded back after I told him, do not text me. I don't text you. I said that. Okay. He then writes me, okay, he has a clown emoji here, and he says, you embarrass yourself today. Robert, you really embarrass yourself. I never respond. Then he says, what does your wife and kid think about you acting like a fool on YouTube? People, I can read this whole book right here that he's writing me. And check this out. I'm not even going to read that whole book right there. And no, I will not talk to you on the phone because you interrupt people and are extremely rude. So what he'll do is, people, he'll write stupid things on here, come into my comment section and write. And when I put that video up about DoorDash, since he is the president, the spokesperson of everything for No Tip, No Trip, and that was actually a DoorDash driver, and the worker and the owner of the place is actually doing the narrating of the video. So that goes into what we talk about, what you are doing. People did that. The driver thought that there was no tip because they suck, and they tried to change the ice cream, get it for themselves, and not drop it off to the person. Under your rule. You were so offended that you made a comment. I still have not responded to any of your texts or anything, but you've been writing me books and commenting, which means that you're watching Hot Facts and I am under your skin because what I'm saying is the absolute truth. Can't get mad at that, man. You can't get mad at that. I bet you're going live today in a rant and cry for another 2 or 3 hours and people will laugh at you. Your life is pathetic, man. That was his very last one at 9:32 a.m. At 9:32 a.m., he's texting me these things, people. And if you think I'm lying, I can read his phone number out for you right now. I can do it right now. Now, I would like for him to bring up any text message or anything that I have responded back since he's been doing this. Because 2023, I said the new you will happen. And I said that No Tip, No Trip is going to be over. And now I'm putting up videos documenting drivers doing it, and businesses are saying, oh, I knew this was excellent because it's a DoorDash driver. Oh, now you were so upset that they are actually doing it and it looks bad. and you write me, people. This lets you know that your almighty hero, your captain of what you guys do, he's afraid of hot facts, but he will not do it in front of any of you guys because he's a coward. Which leads into this. Torp, that means we stepped on him. Dashing traitor is what I said. They are passing the torch to him because Hannibal's not cool. They don't have the gift of gab like that. Pedro don't have the guts that he has to say those things and do that to customers when he walks up face to face. He'll just leave old women at the hospital and not even talk to them. He'll do things like that. He's just weird. So they are passing the torch to Dashing Traitor. So Torp, you take Pedro and just put him to the side. I know he's going to be real mad at this. Because I don't care about what you do. I never did. I don't know if the rest of you guys don't understand that I told you guys also that when I get done with my lives, I go to sleep and everything and eat and all that stuff. I have a schedule. I told you guys that once I'm done, you're going to go on to another live and talk about me all night. And from the text messages, the emails that I get from the people that watch that support Hot Facts, they let me know you guys talked about me 5 hours straight yesterday. And I'm like, damn, ooh, I got a lot of airplay right there. That is called marketing and promotion, people. I told you guys they were going to do it, though, and they did. I'm on every single platform there is also. So I can literally get done with YouTube and be satisfied because I know I got stuff going viral over here and over there and over there too. So I just don't care. I just don't care. But I told you guys, it can take anyone. I said you can bring, and I've said it months ago and I'll continue to say it. You can bring everyone you got. You can line everybody up and do what you got. Remember 300, how they said, well, we're going to just use this pass right here. It don't matter how many armies they send. They can't get through this pass because they got to see us right here. And we're going to make sure they don't get through. I told you guys, it don't matter how many people that you guys bring. There is only one narrow path for one human to get through. And I'm blocking it. And I'm making you guys line up to come at me one by one. And when you come at me one by one, I am able to single you guys out and show all of your weaknesses and tell you guys what my plans are, and you guys actually do them. And you watch. And you watch. So I love it. I love it. Torp, hopefully this is separating us right now. You also said that Trader and I, you don't know what we are fighting over. We're fighting over who's going to be the leader. It's about 2023. I have been doing this by myself the whole time, and I've been going at all of them. So they're going to have to rearrange their team to come at me for 2023 because I represent the people. Now, I have never said that I am the master of what to do out there. I have told people I understand that, how you can work with each individual person. I'm not talking about the apps. I'm talking about each individual person that you have to come in contact with through phone, text message, talking, or face-to-face. I am talking about certain skills that the apps have no control over. And I'm talking about if you do these things, which is what you see in all my ride-alongs, people make up, they try to make jokes. Let's go ahead and get cash tips like Hot Facts and whoop, 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 and all this other stuff. But you guys aren't showing how you actually do it. And then you say stupid things that don't make sense. Because in none of my videos, and here's how funny it is. In none of my videos, you can pull up anything with me doing something wrong with a customer or a merchant or anything. Not one time. I have the most interviews with customers about bad drivers on DoorDash, face-to-face with them on camera. I have the most of those interviews documented in 2022 also. But they said, we don't want to listen to those customers. Well, I'm just trying to figure out what are you listening to. So Torp, hopefully we figure this out. That I'm not saying I'm the best on the apps. I'm saying that I know how to work with people better than most people do. There's a big difference. I know how to market better than most of these people do who go on here. You guys see what my shirt says? You guys see what's behind me? I never go without doing it. Never, not one time will I go without doing it. I will not. The drive and work ethic that comes into all of this is different from what they've seen. I actually have a written out plan that I am following. It's not like I'm just getting up here and I'm just winging things. I actually wrote my plans out. I actually did that. Now, in the video with the DoorDash driver that tried to steal the ice cream, the worker said this: I know that if you go by everything by the book, you did not do anything wrong. What did Bobby not understand and know about yesterday? SOPs, the standard operational procedures. But this owner spoke about it in that video, in case you didn't catch that. And Bobby said he doesn't know what SOPs are. So that means that whenever Tony gets on there and they interview him on all of these big networks, and he talks about, and whenever he says SOP, you have no idea what he's talking about, which makes you don't know what you're talking about. You have to understand what things are if you're listening to them. And if you don't understand what it is, how can you even understand? Which is why I said most of the no tip, no trip people are people that failed at W-2s because they couldn't even do the job right. They didn't understand how to do it right. And they thought they were getting picked on and nagged on from their bosses, their leads, their supervisors, and everything else. They thought they were getting picked on. No, you just don't know how to follow what you signed up for. So now you guys said that, hey, I'm going to go drive. At least I'm my own boss. I ain't got to listen to nobody else. I ain't got to do any of this. Well, if I was working, I would do it like this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And I'm going to make them wait. I'm going to make them get their food code and all this other stuff. I was watching a video of these Karens yesterday, right? And the funniest thing was it was the reverse of what Dashing Trader does. He goes at the customers, right? This, it was like a Taco Bell. Me and my wife are watching this. The worker was mad at the lady inside the car. She said, I asked for no ice. He stuck his hand. He moved the cup from where she could see, stuck his hand in the cup, took the ice out, and then said, here you go. She was like, my cup is wet and stuff, and there's ice. So he took the cup back and took out the remaining of the ice with his bare hands, then said, here you go, and gave them the drink, and they drove off. That's the complete opposite of no tip, no trip, but that is what can happen to you if you are a bad driver, vice versa. I'm going to give you a story right now, and this is so great. I was on the phone with DoorDash Revolution today. I'm at McDonald's. I walk into McDonald's. He's on the phone with me. I walk in. I say, hey, staff, how you doing? They were back there just cooking, doing regular stuff. And they said, does anyone know what's going on here? And when they said that, I said, oh, I'm here for, it was A038. So it was 038 were the last three. I said, I'm here for 038. Oh, they said, hey, HotFacts, we're gonna start working on that for you now. I see it right here. Now there's a DoorDash driver right behind me sitting down playing on his phone, right? When they bring me my order just as fast as I damn near walked in because they were working on it, he was like, oh, I was here. I'm DoorDash for this one. On the phone with DoorDash Revolution, I said, hey, my name is HotFacts with Robert Reese. I'm a California gig economy guy. I'm going to teach you something right here. I said, did you see how I walked in and I checked in and I had them go ahead and do my thing? He said, yeah. I said, did I get my order before you? He said, yeah. I said, this is what I teach on my show. This is what I teach on my platform for drivers out here. I said also, if you go ahead and make a comment, I'm gonna throw you some petrol. He was like, what? I said, this was a learning lesson. When he walked out the McDonald's, I was already driving off. He said, what's the name of your thing again, man? I said, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I, in front of the people and on the phone with DoorDash Revolution, I did this to this guy, and he actually saw me do that in front of him. And DoorDash Revolution said, wow, did you just do that? I said, this is what I'm trying to teach the people, how to walk in and check in and be nice and polite. You will get your order. They will start working on it. And then bada boom, bada bing. That driver was so mad. Now, I put another video up like last week. The Asian guy is standing there. And I said, hey, DoorDash. He said, yeah. I said, you got to walk up and check in so they can do your order. He walks up, checks in, and they start working on his order. I said, DoorDash drivers, this is your problem. I have a video that has 130,000 views of a driver who went in, did not check in. It was a total 6-minute wait. They walked in because they felt like no one was paying attention to them and the order was already ready. I show these videos. Yeah, Roy said that's being a piece of crap employee. DoorDash sucks. You cannot be the best. No one can be the best. You can only, here's what you can only do. I'm about to drop some jewels for you guys. There's a lot of people that say I won't take orders for this many miles and all of this other stuff. I have a philosophy that I do that has me with the best ratings on every app. As long as I stay in my actual city, I will take any and every order because I'm not leaving out of my city. I'm staying actually in my city, which means I'm working at home. By doing that, by staying in my city, I get a chance to interact with the community in all the neighborhoods. I'm actually able to interact with all the businesses, all of the merchants in the area. So that gives me an advantage over a lot of other people because I actually communicate. I'm not telling you guys how to be great at the apps. I'm telling you how to be better with people from good to great. As long as I stay in my city, I am good. That means I can get home at this time. I don't have to be doing all this other stuff. And that's what I do. And I do it like that on every app. And I make sure that I stay 95% of the time in my city. In my city, I'm going to have a 95 to 100% acceptance rate no matter what, because there's going to be times where I don't want to leave out of my city. I want to stay in bounds. As long as I stay in bounds with how I work with the people and the different merchants, I am all the way comfortable. I can walk in front of other drivers and get my orders and have them get butt hurt. But all you got to do is do what you just saw me do. That's all you got to do. And you can be selective on all of that. You cannot take orders and still apply those things with the people individually. And you can still do all of that. And you can be selective and turn down your orders and all that other stuff. I've been under attack again. There's been people that have tried to report me again. And I remember when it very first happened, like 9 months ago, something like that. They tried to report me when I said his butt soda, the butt of his own jokes. They said that I'm harassing, but I'm actually showing, and I showed Steve and them make fun of him like on their own show. And so all they do is people, they go and look at the description of my channel, and then they go and see if I'm actually reporting and doing reviews and news, and I'm showing footage and everything. I can talk about any race, gender, creed, or anything else out there, as long as I am not going out there saying all the wrong things. I can clearly point things out. I have interviews in front of the abortion clinics. I have interviews with people that say that they agree with abortions, and I have interviews with people that say that they disagree. I go out and actually put in the footwork. So I have that. So whenever they look at my stuff, they see what it is. But people can start making up all of these different things. But here is what you got to understand. When you make something up that is completely false, you just look way bad yourself. Now, Torque, I got to get back to you on this. You talked about Social Blade and how it's not accurate. Social Blade is accurate for this right here. It's going to show you every sub that was bought. It's going to show you every view that was there. Here is how we can use Social Blade as actual factual numbers. We just go back to someone's page that they are saying they're doing their thing on, and we look at how many views they have there. And all we got to do is just go compile the numbers each month and look at, well, how do you have 500 more thousand views than when it says you have here, and you don't even have anything on any other platform? This is how you use that. You also said that you were buying subs and comments and things for other people. You also got to let people know that you cannot ever, you cannot ever use Google and get paid. They caught up to you and they saw what you were doing, and that was it. My thing is this. I want them to audit me. I want them to, because I'm clean as a whistle, like Ken Griffey Jr. I'm just Robert Reese Jr. Clean as a whistle. That's why the Social Blade is brought up, because you can look at your actual numbers and see, well, where is all this coming from? Like right now, I won't go to Social Blade. I'll go to my YouTube analytics right here. And I'm going to go ahead and look at right now. I'm going to look at, let's go to last 48 hours, 29,000. It says 29,100 views here on YouTube. But if you count the other ones from the other thing, people, I'm doing hundreds of thousands of views, maybe like 150 something thousand views within the past like 8 days. At least 150,000 views across social media. But they want to help me, is what they say. That's why they text me on the phone. They want to help me. They want to help themselves. Right now, customers are awesome. The video I put up of the customers that left the water and everything else, it's right now doing real time right now. Let's go to last 60 minutes. It's doing 1,213 views for the last 60 minutes. I just put that video up of customers doing good things for drivers. But you guys say that no tip, no trip. I'm going to continuously put up videos like this to just shut you guys up. This is why you're mad too. 2023 is going to be a whole new you. Okay. Now, my other video, go bald, or what do? It's now doing right now 1,000 views, 60 minutes. I'm doing right now 2,416 views every 60 minutes right now. People, do you know what that means? That means that you guys have never seen the numbers like this. Someone told me that I'm only good because I have viral videos. I'm like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? All right. So this video right now has 44.8K in 19 days. It has me with 129 subscribers off of this video alone. So by the numbers on what this video is going to do, it looks like it might be one that gets closer to 80 to 100,000 views. I'll probably get at least 300 subs off of this video right here. And I'm just going to keep doing my thing. She really did that. The lady taking a poop in the store. I'm doing some work on that. No tip, no trip. That video right there. That video right there, I lost a sub on No Tip, No Trip. But do you guys see that even if I lose one because they were mad that a DoorDash driver got called out for trying to steal the food and the actual place caught him. So I lost a subscriber for keeping it real and not like it was. I'll tell it like it is. So I lost a sub, but I still get 129 other subs from another video. So I don't care if I lose one, you guys. I'm still engaging to everybody else that watches Hot Facts. I can go to sleep and just have these views just do it like this. I can do it like this. And Pedro said, I read what he said. No, I will not talk to you on the phone. Why are you texting me then? That's like Flex saying I have to ban him and block him for adding me. And then he gets over here and starts talking. And I'm like, what are you doing that for? That don't make no sense. And what really didn't make no sense, I was watching my live again, and I just got to say this. Bobby, don't talk for other grown men. And I'm going to just leave it there. Let grown men speak for themselves. No one knows how they're going to talk and how they're going to. Don't talk for other grown men, especially if they never asked you to. The Simon Burner. The dude that just all you do on look, every video I put up, people, this is a big Hot Fact supporter. Every video I put up, he makes a comment. Every single video, every community post, every single time he makes a comment. So I want to thank you for being a good supporter, for interacting with Hot Facts. Look, sometimes people, I do a video at like 3:50 a.m. and he's the first one of the first 2 or 3 people there. And he's already making comments. So I just want to thank you for not sleeping and watching Hot Facts. I'm on the West Coast, so I just want to give you all of that. He said Pedro never texts me. You said Pedro never text me. Okay, let me show you how fast. Let me show you how fast I can do it short. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna go back to let's go back to yesterday. Screen record. Media. Start recording. Skip countdown. Now, yesterday. Here's the link that I sent them yesterday. Oh, he said this yesterday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can just go and watch all this. Look, ruining chances, all this. Don't text. I don't text you. All that's here. Let's scroll down. Then now let's get to yesterday. Let's look at what he just did here. Now let's look at what he did this morning. Let's look at this, and you guys will see. Now that's 30 seconds. Let's do 30 seconds so I can put it on Facebook. Bam. Marketing people. Pedro, you're going to be famous on Facebook also in just a little bit. Now, watch how fast I can do this, people. I'm going to go to, you know what? I'm going to just do it like this. I want to put Hot Facts music behind it. So I'll go to UCut really quick. Let me do this. New project. 29 seconds right here. Let's go music. Let's go intro. Let's use that. Let's go ahead and push volume. Let's put it down to 24 because that's where I like it at. Now I'm going to do this, people. Watch how I do this here and make this video and show you guys. Record. And people, I want you to show that I don't have to lie about anything that I do. I get text messages from your leader, and there is no response from Reese. And you guys can read all of these all you want. But please do not call me a fake and a phony. Don't call me Bologna. Don't call me any of these things. Take a look at what you're going to see right now. Now, you guys asked me, and you guys said I was lying. So here's your proof. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You see how I ended that 29 seconds perfect? One take, people. One take. I don't mess around when I do this. I know how to speak. Now watch this. Let's go ahead and put background. Let's put that to 916. Let's do it like that. Actually, let me get the city background there. I like that with the fireworks. Let's do that. Let me hit save right here. Okay, we are at 20% right now. It'll probably be ready in about, let's give it like 25 seconds just to be on the safe side. Let's give it 25 seconds. We're at 58%. It'll be faster than that. 68%. 78%. 88%. Bam, we are there. Let's hit YouTube. Now, look, people, I don't have to go on YouTube or do anything. I go straight from my actual thing. Now, watch this. Proof. He bugs me. That's the title. At. You know what? I'm not even gonna. You know what? Let's do it. Let's add him. Let's add him. I didn't want to do it like this, man. You know what? Yeah, here it is. I didn't want to add him. And what is this? And what is this guy's name? The Simon Burner. It says the Scion or Simon. Are you an awkward body boxcar? What are you? Let me see. The Simon Burner. Okay. I'm just gonna get you just have people watch you for a little bit. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit upload, publish. Now watch this. I'm gonna back out there. I'm gonna go to my mobile desktop here on my phone. I don't gotta touch the computer at all. Now watch this. I'm gonna go to content and I'm going to monetize this short and have it add in to the other ones that are doing great things. Let's monetize it. Let's hit none of the above. Let's hit submit. Now that's going there. Let's log off of there and let me see where it is. This video is ready to be watched. Okay, let me go to my thing now. You guys asked for it. That's how fast I can do it, people. You guys asked for it. Here it is here. Now let's watch it. And people, I want you to show that I don't have to lie about anything that I do. I get text messages from your leader, and there is no response from Reese. And you guys can read all of these all you want. But please do not call me a fake and a phony. Don't call me Bologna. Don't call me any of these things. Take a look at what you're going to see right now. Now, you guys asked me, and you guys said I was lying. So here's your proof. Hot facts with Robert Reese. You guys asked for it, so I showed it. Don't say it's not true. Don't say it's not true. Just know that hot facts don't be lying about what the hell they be talking about. These people want you to think a certain thing, and they are trying to get in my stuff, and they can't. So just people know. Let me hit pause because cherry pick. You're out of here, cherry pick. You're out of here, cherry pick. You're out of here, cherry pick. Gotcha. Now, I just want you to know that every time you guys open your mouth, you guys don't know that I already have artillery sitting and waiting to bring out. And the best thing about it is every time you open your mouth, you're giving me new ammunition also. So I also want you to know that I understand why you are going back and forth with me. And just know that you guys did create the drama. I'm just controlling my own personal narrative for how it comes out on Hot Facts because you guys are just whack. So I understand why you're doing it. You see the views and everything, and I created the news channel, and if I talk about you guys actually have another avenue to where you're being talked about. So just appreciate that and understand that I don't hate you. I just dislike some of you guys a whole lot. And there's only a couple, and you guys know who they are. There's only a couple. There's only a couple, not even a handful. There's only a couple. There's only a couple. So when I'm doing my actual show on Hot Facts, you got to understand that I can speak about what I see, and you can't get mad if it's you actually doing it. That's like saying they caught me robbing a bank only because they had the video. Okay, they got you on video robbing a bank, you idiot. Why are you mad? Don't rob banks. And don't put up videos that you think will not be reported on. Because you guys said that there's no news channel, we don't need one, all of this is all that, and all that other stuff. No, don't do it. And I got to clear the air up right here. I never kicked off Mr. Flex. Bobby has been crying about it. Other people, Lisa Surley wrote me. I never kicked Flex off. I put him backstage, still on the show. When you hit mute on Flex, he unmutes himself. So how do you get past that? You put him backstage. I let TFT speak because he would not let him speak. And he clicked in while TFT was about to talk. You just can't hop in and just go over him like that. That's my deputy. You cannot do that. So I just put him backstage. These people have to physically themselves hit the button to hit leave studio, which means they are kicking themselves out of the studio, not from backstage. And you can't get mad at me for controlling my show. So TFT can talk. We've let you guys put all your videos out all year. It's like 1,000 of you guys. So just put all the videos out there. It's like, man, it's probably like 15,000 videos out there for No Tip, No Trip just for this year. Just for this year. 15,000 videos, and all of them are like 30 minutes long. So you ain't gonna let one person who does it a different way speak for 3 minutes? No, you're going backstage and you're going to wait until he's done. And you kicked yourself off. You kicked yourself off. You kicked yourself off. That's exactly what it is. You kicked yourself off. Bam. I control my channel. I'm the producer. I'm the host. I do all my marketing. And this goes to you, Torp. I almost let this slip and slide away. You said if you are so good, why would you have to market yourself if you're that good? From where I come from, why would you go spend money to have somebody else go and do a job that you can do yourself? You said you got banned because you were buying things. Why would I do that? And why would I not market my brand, be my own hype man, and do it myself when I can save the most money by doing it myself, especially if I know exactly what I'm doing? I don't need to hire someone to write down a plan for me. I do that myself. And I speak with other people when I'm doing it so that I'm finalizing it and making sure that my product is going to be good when I do put it out there. So I don't understand why you get mad if someone is marketing themselves. You have to market yourself. It's like someone in music selling their CDs out the trunk of their car. Why would they not sell their own CDs? They can make all that money themselves, and then they can go buy more studio time and all that stuff. Why would someone hire a firm to sell their knives when they can have all the inventory in their house? They can pack up, load up a car, and go drive door to door themselves and knock on people's doors or go sell their own knives. Why would someone go pay someone else for that when you can do that yourself? So I don't understand when you came off with that, but I do understand in just a little bit, because you're banned from gaining any revenue on Google, period. As long as your social security is running, you cannot make any money from Google because you were doing the bad things in the past. So that's why I market myself. And if you are the best on marketing yourself, don't put it in someone else's hands. I would hate for someone put out a different image for what I want out there for myself. If I'm putting it out there, it's mean it's worked on, and this is the avenue that we are doing. Did that answer that for you? Did that? Because you said you don't know. Did that answer that? Hopefully it did. Hopefully people are not looking at that as being disrespectful, but that's my answer for a few questions that went out on that video that we saw when we opened up. Rick Grimes, you gonna come in cherry pick as Rick Grimes as the dude from The Walking Dead? You are hilarious. Bye. You are hilarious. Now, the funniest thing is, people, this is how great they think I am, that they troll, and the trolls are Hannibal and Pedro and everyone on that side. They will sit there on their computer to go spend all the time creating a fake email address to make a brand new channel just to write in a comment on a live. Now, you tell me who has no life. And then they go on another live for 5 hours straight. And thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the publicity, because all it does is it makes everyone else out there want to click and see what's going on. And when they click and see what's going on, the people actually see me out there with the merchants and the customers and things. And they're like, why are you guys talking about this dude? Well, look, he takes orders we won't take. And that's the only thing you can say. Everything else, you guys are like, dang, we just don't do that. Like, why do we allow this dude to show these videos? Because it's not you that control anything. So you're actually getting people that might have been sitting on the fence a chance to look at me and see what I got going on. Oh, Roy, okay. Bohemian. Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Roy. I get text messages, people. Thank you, Roy. If I hide someone, people, and you're a moderator and you go and try to unhide them, I got other moderators that are watching. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Hopefully this clears everything. You guys see that your leader actually texts me for no reason. I can go over the whole year. He writes whole books, and I don't even put words. He does it all the time. And he hides in the background. And then he lets you guys talk. He tries to buy you guys and sponsor you and get you guys to talk, and then get you guys to think that, well, man, you go talk for me too. And they're completely using people out there. And the funniest thing is this. I'll say it like this. Bud Soda has a video, right? Well, not a video. He has a channel that has 300 subs. He just hit 300 subs or something else like that, right? The video that I just put up all right, and he's been on here for like a gazillion years. All right. The video I just put up has me 131 subs, right? That's just about half of his subs in one video, right? I have another video that has just about, you know what? Let me go like this just so I don't lie about these numbers here. Let's go by sort by most viewed. Let's go with this one right here. Let's go to analytics right here. 292 subs. So that's 400 subs on 2 videos, right? He's been up here trying to get 1,000 subs for all eternity, right? On 2 videos, I have what he's been working for so hard. And you guys discredit the effort and the work that you have to put in to have that happen. And all of that discredit makes my videos actually get more views because more people are watching them because it makes me work that much harder. And I work harder on how I press them out. I'm now at 3,724 subs. Hopefully I'll be at 3,800 subs by a day and a half. Hopefully I reach 4,000 subs within the next week. Pedro's texting me again. Show the people this text. You need therapy, Reese. I'm being real, man. I'll pay for it. He just texted me that, people. It's Pedro, people. Look, it's Pedro. He's texting me. I told you guys. He knew I was going to mention that out loud because that keeps his name there. But hopefully I get 4,000 actual subs, not the ones that my goal was. I mean the ones that I am retaining. Hopefully I hit 4,000 subs before in the next month. In the next month, hopefully I'm at 4,000 subs. If I hit 4,000 subs, you guys got people like Hannibal the Cannibal and people like that. They got 5,000 subs in 3 years. So if I came in my very first year and retaining 4,000 subs in 1 year, I don't know how you guys can help me. Until you guys figure that out, I'm out of here. Peace.